Today is June 3rd, 2022. I forgot the time. 6:06 p.m. Central Standard Time. This video is made with love by love despite its presentation style. So, I'm sitting out on the porch that I screened in by accident. Oops. Here's my hand. Anyway, so I'm sitting here and I have curtains all around, and then I created this screen. So, for legal purposes, this is true. So, if you have like this little screen, this magnetic screen, then the police aren't able to enter on the porch because it's like a door and they can't serve you. So, you can decline, but otherwise, they can just come right in, come right up. And they tried to do that. Anyway, so I lit this candle, and then I'm like, what the heck? So it was dripping down, and then down. Does that look like a heart? Now it's on wax. So I found this linoleum last year in the garbage, and I put this down, and then the owner says you need to ask before. Hey, fucking here. I got your ass right here, asshole. So he mowed the weeds today, and on May 14th, he stole a piece of plywood that I was traversing over the tsunami of this sewer storm that's in front, because this area is literally a flood zone. Anyway, so then here's my cat. So I don't know, he's still kind of sick. He's real thin now. Before he was too fat, now he's too thin. Nothing's ever, see, it's like life. Nobody's ever satisfied. Oh, I think I'm fat, and then you're really not. And then you're like, oh, I'm thin. Well, yeah, now he's too thin. Anyway, he's still kind of sick. And then this other cat, Lowkey is his name, he decided to adopt me. And Sunshine, she's my companion cat. She's the number one bitch. But you don't know your cat or kids are an asshole until other cats come along, and then they have a different personality. So I said people should, uh, you get what you get and you don't have a fit, all these little sayings. Anyway, all these little sayings that we have, colloquialisms they're called. So anyway, they're called colloquialisms. And my point to this is that just because it appears to, like have two ears, a nose, eyes, paws, whatever, tail, doesn't mean that it's normal. Like there's this dog across the street. I don't know if you can see him. I don't know if you can see him. Anyway, they make him stay out rain or shine, and he's really thin, and it looks like that's the way I would want my cat to be, but they have food. They have food, he doesn't. Okay, anyway, and then this another sound stupid kind of a thing. uh my cat needs help. I don't have kitty insurance. I don't go to the doctor myself because they're all idiots, but a cat, what are you going to do? I'm not a vet. So, and he needs medicine and some kind of surgery, but he might have had some supernatural surgery and I'm unaware of, but he's still uh, got an infection. Anyway, my point to all of this is that if you give the cat up, they'll care 10 for him. But if you don't, you want to keep him, then they won't, okay? So this other woman who now is kicked off a boob tube, she found two kittens in the garbage can in Georgia, and she drove to Florida, whatever, she lives in an RV. And she was in Florida, and they ended up having parasites. So she decided to go and turn them into the shelter. And so she just shared that she found them in the garbage can, blah, 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 whatever, the natural progression to relinquishing something you cared for a few months, whatever. And so then they told her, "Oh no, that's Georgia State's property, not our Florida property. That we can't take them." You know how stupid people sound. So I just showed you about the aluminum foil and how thin it is, and I bought heavy duty. What did I just get now? Oh, I bought something else that was a ripoff. I can't remember now. I'm drawing a blank because they don't want me to tell you. But I'll skip over it. It's like garbage bags. There used to be 90 in the box if you bought them. Now there's 80. And they're calling it shrink packaging. But my point to this is that not only the garbage bags, they give you less and you pay more. But now you have to. Okay, I'm 59. When it used to rain outside and all else fails, you grabbed a garbage bag and you put it over your head and you went outside and, whatever. It was your raincoat. Well, I tried to do that the other day and it was like a hoodie, and so now they're shrinking the bags, but you wouldn't know that, okay, unless you paid attention, and now it's even tighter and tighter. I mean, they might even be doing that to a condom. Who knows? I'm just thinking now off the cuff. It's like if they start shrinking and you got a extra, you used to get small and it's really tight and it's like a cock ring. You might want to move along and go up an extra size. But like gaining weight, okay? It's like, oh, I thought I was fat, but then you're not really, okay? And so then you don't learn that until later on. So all these things that you want to, make sense out of it, okay? Let's make sense out of it. You're peeping game on the game, Nobody can tell you how to lose weight for you, all right? Whatever is right for you is right for you, all right? If it's eating, you know, vegetables every day or juicy or fruity or whatever, then that's on you. Anyway, so it's like you better watch out for the shrink wrapping or shrink wrapping, literally shrink packaging. Back to my making sense out of nonsense. And then there's my cats enjoying this before we move. All right, our little sanctuary. All right, let's see, what do I have to say that's profound? Nothing, because I wasn't planning on doing this other than showing the cats. This is like meant for them. Some things are sturdy for humans, and some things are only cat worthy. Okay, fire in the hole, Mayday. Watch out, history is repeating itself because people do not want to stand up for themselves. Confronting the bully every day, that might even be yourself. Don't be an asshole.